Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply an eyeshadow primer to my entire eyelids, and I'm also going to apply it down here too. So then next I'm going to take this matte white eyeshadow from MAC, and this is called Brulee, and I'm just going to put this on the brow bone areas just so it like softens everything else that I'm about to put on my eyelids here. Now for the first fun color, I'm going to take this really beautiful purple eyeshadow. It's from Urban Decay, and this one's called Ransom. And with this brush right here, I'm just going to just grab the eyeshadow like that. I love this brush because it's so it's really soft, and it helps you blend and apply it really nicely. So okay, I'm going to put this on the eyelids. And if you want a more intense look, all you have to do is just pat the color on instead of sweeping it all over the place. Just pack it on, and then you can always do some blending later. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just packing just like that, and then once I have it on, I'm just going to slightly just kind of feather it out a little bit on the edges. Now I'm going to take the same purple eyeshadow color, and I'm just going to place this right on the lower lash line just to give it a nice wash of color. It doesn't have to be very intense. Now moving on to other fun colors, I'm going to be using the Naked 2 eyeshadow palette that I totally love. I mean, I love the Naked 1 palette too, but I love this one a lot too. So anyways, I'm taking the black matte eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm just going to like sweep this on the edges, on the outer third of my eyelids. And I'm really going to be focusing on darkening this area. Now continue, just keep applying until you reach your desired intensity. Okay. And just, I'm going to slightly just kind of bring it in a little bit, just so it has that little fading gradient effect. And just kind of blending it upwards too. I'm going to get a little bit more of that black matte eyeshadow. I'm just going to like dab it like just like that, because I don't want it to be too dark on the bottom. I wanted to give it that like smokiness. Okay, next I'm going to take this color right here. It's called Pistol. It's like a really charcoaly kind of gunmetal-ish color, and I'm just going to soften everything up. I'm also just applying it a little bit on the purple, so it has that little bit of a color too. Then also with the same brush, back with that Pistol color, and I'm just going to kind of sweep this on the bottom a little bit. The next color I'm going to take will be this one right here, right next to Pistol, which is called Verve. And it's this really pretty silvery color. With the same brush, this one right here, after I cleaned it, I'm going to lightly grab this color. So I'm just going to like pack it like on the inner parts of my eyelid. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways, put this color on. And I'm also applying this right here in the tear duct area, and I'm slightly bringing it on the lower lash line, kind of connecting it with the other colors. Very straightforward. Then, when that's done, with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to just do more blending, just a little bit more. And now that I'm at it, I'm going to grab the color Booty Call from the palette, this one right here, and I'm just going to lightly take the color like that, and I'm just going to put this on the brow bone area, just really focusing right here. I'm just going to line my waterline with a very black eyeliner, and this one is from Maybelline Define a Line black eyeliner. Okay, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that wildness to the look. Next, I'm going to line my top lash line with the Kat Von D black eyeliner, and I think it's called Puro Amor. My eyes are not that good, but I think that's the name of this eyeliner. And it's just a very pointed tip like this, and I'm just going to line the top, just giving it a little wing effect, not too like dramatic, just a little bit. Next, I'm going to, as usual, everybody curls their lashes, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now I'm just going to apply my favorite concealer of all time so far. I mean, I say it's my favorite because, I mean, it just is my favorite. I know there may be other good ones out there, but I like this one a lot. And this one is by Eve Pearl. I already applied a moisturizer, so I really don't use primers. I mean, as long as I'm using a good moisturizer, I'm okay with that, and it's not gonna leave me oily and, you know, all that icky stuff, then I'm okay. So I'm going to be using this mineralized skin finish from MAC, and it's just, I think this is the color light medium. If you're just curious, it's that. And I'm going to take this brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to swivel it in there, swish it. As you can see, all that powder is falling down, and tap, tap, tap. Okay, you don't have to tap here, but just make sure you tap it. Okay, and then I'm just going to start buffing it in. You just want to set this so it helps your concealer stay on longer. Now, before I apply my blush, I always like to do my contouring first. I know some people do it the other way, but you know, there's not really no rules as long as your blush and your bronzer looks, you know, blended nicely. So it's all good, doesn't matter. So with the same brand brush, Japonesque, I think I'm saying it right, I don't know. I'm just going to take this Duo bronzing powder by Too Faced in Sunbunny, and I like this one because it has that little glow to it. Sometimes I like that glow in bronze. And with the light color, I'm just going to put this like right here in my cheek spot area. I know I've been using this blush a lot, but hey, I like it, okay? So with the same brush, I'm just going to sweep this like that, you know, all wild, because I want to get all the colors that are in there, and it's gonna look like that. Funny, right? Then you just want to go like that, just tap it off, or just go like that behind your hand if you think that's better, whatever you think is good. And just apply this on your cheeks to give it that little bit of that flirty, you know, like cute and alive look to your whole makeup, okay? So now I'm going to finish off my lips using kind of like a nude pink lipstick. This one is another MAC product, and this one is called It's Stepping Out. Okay, so now I am finished with my look here, the whole makeup thing. I really, really like this, and I hope you guys like this too. Also, please don't forget to write down your opinions and requests, and yeah, I'm very looking forward to reading your comments. So please put your comments down below.